Hi, this is Ushio, and today we are going to play, is it the Yawhg? Press any button, in we go. Press the direction on the controller keyboard to select a character. So we got her, them. Set to these two characters. Okay, let's go with the top one and this one. Press enter to start. I'm not actually sure what this game is. The Yawhg will be here in 6 weeks and no one expects it, not one of us. We just keep on living our lives week by week, unaware. Okay, what are we doing? Alright, let's send you to the forest. Chop wood. You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You gain 2 physique and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day, you stumble upon a gigantic moss-covered stone. It pulses with magical energy. What do? Touch it, touch it. You lay your hand on the enormous object. The stone's magical energy shoots into your body. 1 magic. Okay, that's cool. And this guy... where should we send him? Let's send him to the slums. Pickpocket, fight crime. Pickpocket. You spend the week performing petty theft. 1 wealth and 2 finesse. One night a woman walks up to you. Excuse me, sir. Feeling a little lonely tonight, are you? For only a small amount of coin, I can make you feel good all night. Sure, let's do it. What's the wealth? I've only got 1. No, your loss. They say the last time it came, the Yawhg devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families and family members apart, but that was so very long ago. So basically this game seems to be a bit of a RPG. You send your little characters off to random places, see what happens to them, and yeah, after time's up, you'll get a certain result. I think there's about 50 different endings. We're not going to do that. Let's go to the arena. We're going to compete or bet on a fight. Well, we've got like 1 wealth, which isn't a lot. Let's fight. You spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. You gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. One day, while wandering in the halls, one of the arena's fighters approaches you. Excuse me, miss. I need a sparring partner. Are you down for a fight or 2? Yeah, do it. Let's fight. Let's do this. He takes a swing at your head. You get punched square in the face. The next thing you know, you're in the arena's infirmary. It appears that punch gave you headache never-endious. Symptoms include having a mild headache forever. You lose 1 mind. Whoops. The tavern. Okay, so we're going to have one become like a warrior, and the other one we're going to be a bit of a seedier character. Off to the tavern you go. Drink. You spend the entire week getting wasted. You gain 2 charm and 1 physique. One day, while in the tavern, a heated argument erupts between 2 patrons. Soon enough, fists are flying, and everybody seems to be joining in on the violence. Join in. You jump into the thick of the fight, and let loose some pent-up rage on some unsuspecting patrons. 1 physique for all that exertion. Doing well. It was honest in a heartbeat, or so the stories go. The earth shook, the air went still. Okay. You can go to the palace. Attend the ball. You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day you accidentally bump into a duke. Watch where you're going, you filthy peasant. He shoves you out of the way with his hand and continues walking. Passive aggressive, don't take that. The outfit looks really comfortable. He looks mildly insulted. Sick burn. You got some charm for that. Okay, this guy, off to the hospitals. Clean up, tend to patients. That's boring. Clean up. You spend the week steeling your mind against the horrors of the hospital, making sure it's as clean as it can be. 1 mind, 1 physique and 1 wealth. Got some money. One day, a patient comes into the hospital with sores that nobody's ever seen before. While walking by his bedside, he looks to you and rudely asks for a glass of water. Fuck that guy. Despite your intention to ignore him, you find yourself completely unable to resist obeying this man's request. You bring him a small glass to quench his thirst. He takes a large sip, swigs it around, and then proceeds to spit it at you. You try and dodge the water, but something inside your mind paralyzes you from doing so. That night, when you get home, you feel dizzy and start having vivid hallucinations about ancient wizards. You got some magic! You lose 3 mind. Okay, and then the world was a howling fury. Chaos, screaming, the sound of all we knew being pulled in half. And next up, where do you want to go? Go to the gardens. Landscape, meditate, landscape. You spend the week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. 1 finesse, 1 physique, and earn yourself a wealth. One day, a toothless old woman approaches you. I got a small pouch of magic beans. Would you be interested? No. Pass. She walks away, disappointed. There's no such thing as magic beans, you mutter to yourself. You got some mind for that. This guy can go to the alchemy tower, as he got some magic and charm. Maybe that'll help. Brew a potion. You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. 2 magic and 1 mind. Over the course of the week, you notice yourself growing more and more spiral-shaped, sores all over your body. One day, the sores begin glowing a vibrant blue. You feel your magical power grow even stronger, while your mind slips further and further. Okay, more magic, super magic, no mind. In no time, the sores are glowing so bright that they hurt to look at. Someone rushes up to you, asking if you're okay. With only a glance, you set him aflame. Then you let out a scream that shakes the earth and shatters the skulls of all nearby. A river of blood coats the ground as you walk about, reveling in your destruction. You black out. When you come to, you're at home in your bed. Your sores have faded, and you feel like the disease's symptoms have passed. Okay, when it arrives this time, how will we fare? Will we once more rebuild, move on, be strong, or have we forgotten? Okay. Is there anywhere we've not been to? I think we've been to everywhere. Let's go to the arena again. Let's compete. You spend the week fighting a brutes again. More physique. On the way home, you spot a rusty dagger on the ground. Leave it. Pick it up, leave it. Pick it up. As you pick it up, you hear a voice from behind you whisper, "You're not worthy." The dagger begins to dissolve into a black smoke. Within seconds, the blade is gone. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Let's go back to the tavern. More drinking. You spend the entire weekend getting wasted. More charm, 1 physique. One day, an impromptu drinking contest is held. Let's go for it. You down a pint after pint, drinking as if your life depended on it. After your drinking frenzy, you take a quick look around and notice you're the only one conscious. You clumsily take the cash prize and make your way home. Got some wealth, got some good money. The Yawhg is almost here. Almost. Oh, it's coming. It's almost here. What do we do? What's the last thing we can do? Go to the forest. Hunt. You spend the week hunting defenseless critters. You gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One night through the trees, you spot a group of cloaked figures all standing in a circle. They're chanting, "O mighty Lord of the Night, Master of Beasts, Bringer of Pain and Derision." One of them runs from the group of darkness out toward the rest of the group. "Sorry everyone, but I was reading this calendar wrong," he says. "We were supposed to summon the demon yesterday. Now we have to wait a whole year and try again." There's a collective sigh as the group disperses. You learned a bit about demon summoning, how about that? You got 1 mind and 1 magic. Okay, this guy... send him to the arena. You've got money. Bet on a fight. You spend the week placing bets on your favourite fighters. You gain 1 wealth. One day, in between matches, you stumble upon one of the higher ranked fighters ingesting illegal strength potions. "Please sir, don't report me," she cries. "I'll even share some of my potion with you if you keep quiet." Take her offer. "Yeah, we're corrupt." "Thanks so much for not reporting me," she says while handing you her flask. You take a small swig of a potion and can feel your muscles expand significantly. 2 physique. The storm arrives in the night. By the morning it still rages. For 3 full days the tempest puts us through a grinder, drowns us, crushes us, ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Is it? Are we? Past saving. Oh, choose your role. Leader, builder, conjurer, doctor, smelter, tailor, looter, the town drunk. We do need a leader. You can be the leader. You take it upon yourself to be the leader of the survivors. Your reputation allows you to lead the survivors with a bit of ease. Unfortunately, you don't really know what to do with your power. Your contribution to the survival effort is insignificant. Okay. We've got magic. Let's be the conjurer. You take it upon yourself to help conjure up supplies for the town. Your mind clouded with madness, you accidentally summon an army of demons. They decide to make you their leader, and together you terrorize the remaining survivors. This significantly ruins the town's chances of survival. And so, we set about our tasks, once more living our lives, this time in a way we might never have expected, or even wanted. But in the end, we were defeated. Those of us left struggled to put our homes to rights, but the effort was futile, doomed. The city bled survivors, eventually becoming a husk, a dead thing, and perhaps the Yawhg was only partly to blame. Whoops! That was some bad endings. But yeah, this is a quirky little game. It's quite short. So yeah, the town in shambles, you're too afraid to go anywhere else. One day, somebody offers you strength potions in exchange for your services as a bodyguard. You happily oblige. After a few strength potions, you become strangely dependent on them, craving them constantly. They take a huge toll on your body, and your health deteriorates quickly. We become a drug addict. On the outside, you look like a hulking beast, but your insides are rotted and limp. One day, you have one too many potions. Your corpse is found face down in a puddle of vomit and foam. Wow! Okay, you flee the town with an army of demons at your command. This is the fate of the other character. With all its power, you raise villages, burn crops, torture innocents, play the flute, turn people inside out, create a demonic altar of bone and ash, destroy a demonic altar of bone and ash, all kinds of stuff. What fun. I guess that's a good ending. And that's the end of the game. Okay, so you can choose up to 4 characters and you can have lots of different endings depending on how you build them up. So this was the weird game, so that was the Yawhg, and this is Ushio signing off, and hopefully I'll see you next time.